Hey Leo. Hi, it's nice to meet ya. It's Tarot with Aisha. Pulling on the cards to help you find what you seek, yeah. Doing divination to help to guide the nation. Increasing your vibration, relieving your frustrations. Hey y'all. Hey Leo. It's Tarot with Aisha. Brief understanding. So this is my first monthlies that I'm doing on YouTube. Super excited. This round I am using my learner deck because I use this deck a lot in readings personally, and I do that because I like for people to actually understand what the cards mean for themselves and not just based on what I tell them, at least according to whomever created the deck. So for the first reading, I am going to use my learner tarot deck so that way I can kind of give you the experience. The cards, I'm going to read them as they're facing you, as if we were here doing a live reading together. Excuse me, let me scoot. I got short little Tyrannosaurus arms. So I'm going to read the cards as if they're facing you, and then I'm also going to use my Everyday Tarot deck book from my first deck of tarot cards back in 2020, just because I like the fact that it does upright and reverse, and the cards do definitely have a different meaning depending on which way they're facing, so that is why I use this. So for you, looking at your cards, ooh, Leo, what is going on, honey? And again, this is what we're looking to experience, or what's coming, what's going to come to us in November. And this makes me feel some type of way about only doing 3 cards because, honey. But let's get into it, and we'll expand later. If you have any questions, you want to talk to me, you can definitely contact me. Share my emails on YouTube or leave a message in the comments. Please subscribe, because I'm just getting started. And my one of my readings, I had to stop because my phone was like, okay, there's no more energy left, so we gonna try to get to a place where we can go live and actually really interact with each other. But your cards, so we have the 3 of Pentacles facing you is in the reverse. 3 of Pentacles represents your third eye. It is the planet of Mars, which is fighting. I think it's the planet of war. I don't know too much about planets. I should, but I'm always happy to Google something to learn it if I need to. So definitely do that. Capricorn, horns in the tail, Lord, it is a yes in the upright. In the reverse, it's a no. And it does embody the earth. So like I said, it's illustrated there in black and white, and I like that. Or actually, it's in full color, but you know what I mean, black and white. You get what I'm saying. So in the reverse, the 3 of Pentacles says lack of teamwork, trouble in collaboration, lack of cohesion, conflict, poor motivation, lack of commitment. Leo. Yikes. Somebody's not on the same page. Somebody's not on the same wavelength. Somebody might even be out in the cold. And like I said, that's just looking at the card. Like, dude is on the outside looking in. This guy right here, he like, what's going on in there? He don't know, because he got his face pressed to the glass. He's standing on a little stool trying to see what is going on the other side. And then people talking about him too, because he on the outside. So not a good place to be. Hopefully we're not going to stay out in the cold. I know it is November, the weather's changing, but metaphorically speaking, I hope we're not staying in the cold. And I would say we're not, because the next card is actually the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is an upright. So that is good energy, for sure. Coming out of the cold to throne, that's one hell of a transition. So the Queen of Wands represents your third eye. It is 20 degrees Pisces, 20 degrees Aries. That's big energy. It's a yes, and it is water of fire. And I'm gonna have to really look at like what they mean when they say this of that water of fire. Could be balanced though, water of fire, because we use water to contain the fire. Sometimes when you start an intentional fire for whatever reason, trying to burn back some bush or something, you use that water to keep the fire from going too far. So that's good energy. This on the bottom of our lovely queen says confidence, attractive, passionate, independence, determination, social butterfly, and vivacious. Okay, vivacious. So like I said, good energy, especially if somebody's putting you out in the cold or trying to keep you in the cold. It's nice to know that whatever somebody is trying to make you feel, you're not actually feeling it. So I like that with this coming behind this. Now here's where I get a little concerned again, because we have this Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands, as it's facing you, is actually in the reverse. So I'm not too happy about that. I'm just gonna be honest. The Ace of Wands is the crown chakra. So we got 2 third eyes and a crown. So definitely something that you're not seeing, that maybe is not making you feel your worth. This one too is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, because it represents fire. Those are the 3 fire signs. In the upright, it would be a yes. In the reverse, it is a no. So right now we got no, yes, no. In the reverse, the Ace of Wands says lack of direction, lack of passion, lack of energy, wasted opportunities, postponement, distractions, creative blocks. So it sounds like to me you're kind of stuck in the middle of something that is very uncomfortable. You tell me what that is. But definitely, just looking at the cards, we are in the middle of something that feels uncomfortable, and I'm sorry if this uncomfortable feeling is coming into November to meet you, or still hanging on to you from previous months before. We gonna talk about it. And I'm here if you want to talk about it. But like I said, going to the Everyday Tarot book to get a deeper understanding of the cards and looking at what we're really looking at. The 3 of Pentacles in the reverse says you are struggling to participate effectively in a team and need to work on your own for a while. If there is a lack of teamwork, hear everyone out and recognize that each team member has something unique to contribute, no matter their experience. And that sounds so nice and easy, but it could be a hard challenge if some people or somebody, is not being, creating a struggle in the team environment. Like somebody's not being a team player, and for whatever reason you're attached to that person and they're not hearing, it's like you could tell somebody, X Factor, Lauryn Hill, it could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. Why do people have to make things difficult? Like, why does anybody have to put you in a situation where you're like, okay, we just not working together, and you don't want to help you don't want to help. Do I need to say more? Like I say, it feels like you're kind of stuck in a place that's not a pleasant place, and I'm sorry for that, 100%. We're not going to dwell on it. Let's see what the Queen of Wands is according to the book. So the Queen of Wands in the upright says, always a social butterfly. You lead a busy life, Leo. Of course you do. Making connections with others and putting yourself out there as much as possible as you pursue your creative ventures. You are confident, courageous, and determined, unafraid to speak up and be heard. That's a Leo. But I'm just going to say this. If you want to be heard, you know other people want to be heard too. You know, and whether that's you or somebody that you're dealing with, you know, cross watcher readings are real. You know, sometimes that energy is reversed. But the Three of Pentacles says everybody needs to be heard. Just saying. The team is not teaming right now, huh? And I don't know who is creating that ununited front, but I pray that somebody fixes it, you know. So let's see exactly what's coming out with this Ace of Wands according to the book. In the reverse, though, yikes. So the Ace of Wands in the reverse says you can feel an idea emerging, but are uncertain. My refrigerator, sorry. You're uncertain what form it will take or how you will manifest it in the world. You may keep your idea private for now until you are more confident in taking it forward. So, that's probably a good thing, you know. At least if we're not getting along, we're not just spreading it out there for the world to see, because, you know, been there, done that years ago, and now I look back and I'll see like a memory on Facebook and be like, oh my God, I was just really, you know, acting like I ain't had nobody I could call and talk to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't miss that part of being, you know, younger and, you know, following the trend, doing what everybody else is doing. Sometimes you gotta do your own thing, you know, and you never know who's watching. You never know who is waiting for your downfall. So sometimes we do have to, you know, put a lock on it, especially if you know that, you know, there's a partnership where people are not gelling, somebody wants to be in control. Possibly gonna miss an opportunity. So I would definitely love to understand what's going on, who is having this experience, and, you know, look deeper into it. I will say this though, like I said, you know, sometimes we need to understand there's no I in team, and just be upfront, you know, with people. Sometimes you have to take a step back, I guess, if the team is not working together, but, you know, you're united or connected or attached in some kind of way. I don't see anything about detachment here. And Leo, I'm just going to take a look at the bottom of the deck. Yep. So fire, fire, earth. There's your water at the bottom of the deck. The Chariot. The Chariot in the upright says, I am ready for the challenge ahead. Ambition, direction, willpower, control, success, self-discipline, focus, and determination. Throat chakra, moon, Cancer, water. In the reverse, lack of direction, no control, self-discipline, forceful, powerless, and opposition. So when I thought about doing these November readings, it was Jill Scott. You're getting in the way of what I'm feeling. So I'm definitely going to do a collective, once I'm done with these individual 3-card pulls, do a full collective reading, because there are definitely some obstacles coming in or still existing in November, and what we need to figure out is how to remove the block, move forward, and get to that place where everybody is feeling satisfied, or at least there's peace. You know, you can't please everybody all the time, but what we can do is just look for, you know, sometimes peaceful resolution that removes us out of that place of conflict. So I hope this resonates with you. Please, like I said, give me a sub. Please. And I don't talk about no Subway, I ain't talking about no Jimmy John's or Jersey Mike's. I mean, subscribe. Give me a like. I'm just getting started, but I am here, and I feel like this is where I should have been a long time ago. So we're official now, and just hang in there and keep your head level. Don't get in your feelings. Don't let nobody put you in your feelings. If they're in their feelings, let them be in their feelings. But I really do hope that you can find a solution on how to get the team back to square one. If you'd like a reading, I am certified in conflict resolution on a master level, so that's real. And I'm here, if nobody else is there, I'm here. So, Taisha, the tarot card reader, Leo, be good. I'll catch you next time. Peace.